we, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense. Promote the general welfare and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
The purpose is to dry up the supply of these weapons over time.
The Second Amendment doesn't apply at all. None of you get to have weapons for any purpose.
A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The one freedom that guarantees all the others.
Genocide and war! America was never free!
With the term impeachment inquiry, is there another term we should be using?
Thank you all very much.
Donald Trump broke the law again in the summer, broke it again this fall.
Trump is the most corrupt president in the history of this country.
His background, what he did, all the accusations in the Mueller report.
Donald Trump needs to be held accountable. He is indeed the most corrupt and unpatriotic president we have ever had.
Senator Booker, you have said that President Trump's, quote, moral vandalism disqualifies him from being president. Can you be fair in an impeachment trial?
This has got to be about patriotism and not partisanship.
Because this president has not been putting America in front of his own personal interests.
For not just the things emerging in these investigations, but actions that he has confessed to on television.
If impeachment is driven by these hyper-partisan interests, it will only further divide an already terribly divided country. Unfortunately, this is what we've already seen play out as calls for impeachment really began shortly after Trump won his election. And as unhappy as that may make us as Democrats, he won that election in 2016.
The veterans have poured out their sweat and blood and tears for this country for so long, and it's time that they're recognized, and it's time that we now take care of them. That's why I'm pleased today to sign into law the Veterans Choice Program Improvement Act. This bill will extend and improve the Veterans Choice Program so that more veterans can see the doctor of their choice.
Just announcing overnight that he has secured $700 billion in funds for defense spending and a $7 billion increase for Veterans Affairs. But one major piece of legislation was left out of the bill thanks to Nancy Pelosi and her Democrat cohorts, a VA choice bill that would expand health care access for our nation's veterans. So our Democrats...
Free community college.
Free college.
You'll be debt-free.
Eliminate student debt. We must make public colleges and universities tuition free.
With Bernie on Medicare for all.
Medicare for all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Free.
Free.
Free. Free. Free.
Free.
Free. Free.
You just don't agree with it.
So you have to yell F you at somebody instead of trying to say, hey, I've seen you on Twitter, I don't agree. Can we talk?
No, I don't want to talk with you.
You just want to yell F you?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever talked to somebody else that doesn't agree with you?
All the time.
Yeah. Do you cuss at them?
Yes. Yeah.
And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome.
Freedom of religion is a fundamental right, but do you think religious institutions like colleges, churches, charities, should they lose their tax-exempt status if they oppose same-sex union?
Yes.
This is my new painting called National Emergency. I did this as an allegory to what's happening on our southern border with Mexico. I took some of those who I felt represented the opposition today with the Democratic Party and some people that have just done everything they can to stop this president. And you see them, they're holding the different flags that represent the countries that they are more aligned with in terms of protecting their interests, but not the American people's interest. And so you see them standing on the American flag. It's all trampled on the ground and it's dirty. It truly is a national emergency, what's happening on our border. And I wanted to make that very clear in this painting, who our enemies truly are. I don't blame the immigrants. I blame those in Washington that are trying to stop President Trump from doing the right thing, to protect the American people.